Alright, welcome. There's a new event. Flumes Clues. Ambrosius Flume, the owner of Honeydukes, has hidden special chocolate frog cards around Hogwarts. Complete the scavenger hunt to receive your own endless feast of convections and a special card just for you. Let's start this. Yeah. I can't concentrate right now. I'm thinking of a new potion. That's Ambrose Flume. He runs Honeyduke's sweet shops. I'm shaking with excitement, though I could be from the 6 sugar straws I ate before lunch. Here at Hogwarts, the rigors of a serious education can weigh on the mind of any student. It can be easy to forget life's simple pleasures, and life can be quite deal without simple pleasures. So today I have prepared a treat for all of you. There's so much excitement in the Great Hall. I wonder what Professor Dumbledore has in store for us. It has better be good. He's interrupting my busy schedule for avoiding other people. Good day, witches and wizards. 'Tis I, the conjurer of convections, owner of Honeyduke's sweet shop, Ambrose Flume. I'm here to tantalize your taste buds with a treat-filled trek. I'm going to get a cavity simply listening to this bloke. On the behalf of Honeyduke's Sweet Shop, I have arranged for a very sweet scavenger hunt. We have hidden several rare chocolate frog cards around the school grounds. Each skilled student who finds one will be invited to an exclusive feast of endless convectionaires. Chocolate frog scavenger hunt. This will be the talk of the school. Now I'm absolutely getting a cavity because I am not missing the feast. Fizzin' Whizbees, jelly slugs, no melt ice cream, anything your taste buds crave. I will only provide clues to those who truly need them. This contest will lift your spirits, the same as a seaboard cues your ills with song. The flume is a strange one. I don't even understand half of what he's saying. What did he mean by a seaboard cueing your ills? I don't know. Do you suppose it was a clue? Yes, he seems like the sort of character to hide a riddle inside a speech, much like a hidden flavors in a Bertie Bott's every flavor bean. You're right, but what exactly could he mean? Perhaps if we eavesdrop on the other students, we can get more information. Everyone else thinks Mr. Flume was given a clue, so it seems I was right. A lot of students seem to think the clue is related to Kilidorna. She wants a famous medieval witch with some connection to seabirds, and she has her own chocolate frog card, which means the card is, well, I don't know where it is, but there might be somewhere I can go to find out more. Where are you going? To the library to get more information. You're going to waste time getting lost in books while everyone else is finding a chocolate frog card. If there's something to Mr. Flume's clue about Kilodna and seabirds, the library will point me in the right direction. And where I'm going will lead me right to the chocolate frog card. And don't even try to follow me. I would wish you luck, but it won't help against the most powerful witch at Hogwarts. If I'm going to find that card, I would better hold it to the library. Isn't the card in the hospital? No? I don't know. I wanna know how many books I could balance on my head. I wonder what happened to the book on Kilodna. Also, it's not here. What are you doing here? You said you had a better idea than researching in the library. I did. My idea was to beat you to the library. You can look for another book about Kilodna if you want, but you will be wasting more time. I have the only copy in the library. Are you mad? Give me one good reason why I should share this book with you. We can team up, we'll solve the clue faster if we work together. I don't love the idea of a team or people working together in general. However, I feel bad for you. You'll never get anywhere without my help. I'll allow you to team up with me. I'll share the book with you. Great, let's scour the book and see what we can find. Sounds like a fascinating witch. There seems to be 3 important facts worth noting. Was highly skilled at potion making and could brew the animagus potion. After drinking the potion, she became an animagus who could transform herself into a seabird. And it's sad, she could also transfigure herself into a wave. And the animagus potion is difficult and time consuming to brew. Perhaps her skill with potions is part of the clue. Well, I think the transfiguration itself is the most important. Obviously, this is all leading to the transfiguration classroom, but her potion making skills could mean you may have had one good idea about coming to the library, but I'm right about this. I'm going to the transfiguration classroom. We're supposed to be a team, not anymore. The truce is over. What if you're heading to the one direction? Any direction I face is the right direction. Since you think Cleo does, potions are so important, go to the potion classroom and we will see who ends up with the chocolate frog card. Miller thinks there's a card in transfigurations, but it's also possible the card is related to potions. I'll need to learn more about potions, and there's one person who I can talk to. I'll visit Penny in the potions classroom. Doctors, there you are. Hi, Penny. Thanks for meeting me. I'm excited for you to find the chocolate frog card. I was going to join the hunt, but I got sidetracked by a potion assignment. I guess my only treat will be a good education, and there was nothing sweeter than that. How's your search going? I'm on the right track. Mueller thinks the Cleoda card is in the transfiguration classroom. However, Cleoda was also a potion expert, so I came here. Did you say Cleoda? She's one of my heroes. You are definitely on the right track, Doctor's good instincts. Cleoda could brew a Magus potion, which was notoriously difficult to do. Do you think there's a chance the Cleoda card could be in this classroom? If it is, I can help you find it. I know what ingredients Cleoda used in the potion. A teaspoon of morning dew, 1 death's head hawk moth clitoris, 1 mandrake leaf, and a piece of your own hair, but I doubt there's a chocolate frog card hiding in there. Let's search the potion's ingredients for a chocolate frog card. Okay, we search all the animagus ingredients and even the moon dew jar. There isn't anything out of the ordinary. However, the mandrake leaf jar is empty. That is a bit curious. Professor Snape is quite particular about keeping ingredients stocked. Could that be another cue? If so, this Mr. Flume bloke is quite clever. But since you are so confident we are on the right tracks. I say we follow the new clue. So sorry, I'm so getting caught up in the thrill of the hunt. Though we do make a smashing team. You probably wouldn't betray me like Mueller did. I wouldn't do that to you. Actually, I couldn't do that to you. I don't even know how to betray someone. I feel guilty just thinking about it. I know Penny, you have been quite helpful so far, and I can be even more helpful. In fact, I know where we can find more mandrake leaves. They are still attached to a live mandrake. I've heard mandrakes are difficult to deal with. And that's the spirit. Come on, partner. Meet me in the herbology class. Penny, are you ready to find the chocolate frog card? I'm ready for anything, Darkos, and lucky for you, anything includes finding the chocolate frog card. Do you see any mandrakes around? There's one way over there on the table. I think I see something sticking out of it. It looks like a chocolate frog card. We found it. It really looks buried in there. We have to uproot the mandrake. How do you suggest we uproot it carefully? We have to uproot it very carefully. Mandrake screams can be fatal, and dying doesn't really fit our plans today. It disappears. That probably doesn't fit into your plans either. We'll need to protect ourselves against the screams. Perhaps we can find something to cover our ears. Of course, earmuffs. Brilliant, let's ask Professor Spout to borrow some. Professor Spout, may we borrow some earmuffs? We need to check that mandrake soil. It appears there's an object in there. That is a dangerous task I could simply do myself, unless, of course, it's for worthy cause. Let us convince you why you should let us borrow the earmuffs. You did make a good point that the mandrake's growth should not be impeded, and I am rather busy and certainly don't want most students showing up unannounced. Besides, if Professor Dumbledore has sent you, it must be a worthy cause. Very well, you may borrow 2 pairs of earmuffs. Don't thank me yet. Be sure to put those on nice and snug. Let's work together. You remove the mandrake, I'll remove the card. We did it. That was quite thrilling. We make a brilliant team, and now we have a chocolate frog. Oh, Mueller isn't too upset we beat her. But now we have a new problem. There are 2 of us, but only 1 card. We both deserve to go to the endless convection feast, but perhaps we can talk Ambrose into helping us out. Look how easily we talked Professor Spout into giving us the emails. Good thing she's still wearing them. I expect you to save a sweet for me. Of course, Professor Spout. Let's present our card to Ambrose Flume before Mueller finds and tries to take it. I hear he's been seen in the courtyard speaking riddles. Then let's hurry to the courtyard. Teaming up with Penny and Andre has you searching for more chocolate frog cards than expected, but Mueller is on your trail out with her to grab the next card for your friends. Boop. If I get the Endless Sweets Feast, I'll put Mr. Flume's definition of endless to the test. I still don't have a Chocolate Frog card, but I'm not giving up. I can't believe I searched the wrong place for the Chililna card. Boop, 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 boop. Greetings, intrepid treat trackers. Judging by your jubilation, your confectionery quest is faring well. We found the Chililna chocolate frog card. Fantabulous, though it did take longer than expected, and that was one of my less complicated clues. Tell me, did you find a clue easy or difficult? It was easy. With Penny's help, we were able to use your clue to find the card. It was on the right track, he just needed a nudge in the right direction. Couple of confectionery cohorts, and just in time, the trials turned trickier from here on out. We already found a card to get us into the feast. If my maths are correct, there are two of you and only one chocolate frog. While we are here, we're wondering, is there anything else we can do to help us find another card? I stated I would only provide clues to those who need them. You would require rational reason to receive another riddle. Let us try to coax you into giving us another clue. Penny and I both deserve to attend the feast, but we want to play within the rules. We need another clue so we don't have to decide which one of us goes to the feast. Are based in friendship and sharing. I judge these to be joyful justifications, though I will warn you, the next clue will be quite complicated. Finding the first card was easy. If we work together, there's a good chance we can find another. Very well, what you seek could be hidden up your sleeve. Thank you. If you are successful a second time, I will be curious to see the card. I'll be here in the courtyard. Okay, I don't know what that means. It's our only lead, so let's see where it leads. The clue mentioned the sleeve. That seems important. A sleeve is part of a robe or a shirt, and I'm afraid I don't know much about fashion. Brilliant. And I happen to know someone with an exquisite sense of style. I believe he's at the training grounds right now. Then let's go meet him before someone else figures out the clue. Meet Andre. Meet Andre. Alright, let's see if we can get some help with Mr. Flume's clue. Hi Andre, this is my friend Dawkins. A friend of Penny's is a friend of mine. Nice to meet you. I'm assuming you aren't here to watch me train. We are searching for the chocolate frog card. I heard you got the chocolate frog card. Mr. Flume has been proper stingy with clues, so I have come up empty-handed so far. There are still plenty of chocolate frogs left. I hope so. I have been dreaming of chocolate rawns and jelly slugs all day. If I made it to the feast, I would eat until my pants didn't fit. The feast will have so many types of sweets. Do you prefer sweets or sour? Sour. You strike me as a adventurous treat eater. I hear Honeydukes has acid pops. A treat so sour it burns a hole in your tongue. If we spend all day standing around talking about candy, we'll never get to eat any of it. Perhaps we can help each other, Andre. You may be the key to finding the next card. We received a clue from Ambris Flume, and we are having trouble understanding it. The best we can guess is it concerns fashion, so we have come for help from one of our most stylish friends. Well, if it's fashion related, you have come to the right place. The only thing more unparalleled than my style is my style knowledge. Give me the clue. I can see why you came to me, however I can't solve it on my own. I need the help of some expert scavenger hunters. Alright, let's work together. Even though Mr. Flume's clue mentions the sleeve, I don't believe it has to do with fashion. However, hearing the word seek has me thinking about courage. And since you said Mr. Flume's clues are getting harder, we may have to think outside the box. Perhaps the clue itself is a trick. What kind of trick involving a sleeve could be related to courage? Courage, I've got it, Mr. Flume. That Mr. Flume is tricky indeed. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm excited that you're excited. Do you understand the clue? Oh shit. There's no time to explain since everyone has the same clue, they could figure it out as well. Meet me at the courage pitch. Here we are, the courage pitch. How exactly does the clue what you see could be right up your sleeve relate to the courage? You were right to come to me for help, but not for the reason you think. You see, I have an eye for fashion, but a mind for Quidditch trivia. That's how I became the reserve seeker of Ravenclaw. We have to know everything but seeking. How does that relate to the clue? Mr. Flume used the words seek and sleeve. Any seeker who knows the history can tell you that's a reference to the Plumpton Pass. The Plumpton Pass, huh? Was a Kurdish move invented by Roderick Plumpton. Was a seeker in the early 1900s. He once caught a snitch 3.5 seconds into a game, and he did by scooping up the snitch in his sleeve. It's an incredible feat. I have never been able to accomplish it. What you see could be hidden up your sleeve and must be about the Plumpton Pass. So what does that mean? Where is the chocolate frog card? I'm glad you asked. As you can see, I have a Kurdish trunk. If we are right about the clue, it should be right here. There's the chocolate frog card on the snitch. Andre, you did it. No, we did it. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's grab it. The snitch is taken off. Grab a broomstick, Darkos. We have gotta go get it. Oh, Mayula is trying to snatch it. She's gonna catch the snitch. Since you are the reserve seeker for Ravenclaw, perhaps you can chase the snitch. I'll play defense and keep Mula away from you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We got the card. Thanks to you, Darkos, I would have never caught the snitch if you didn't keep Mula busy. And you even caught the snitch using the Plumpton Pass. If you are going to catch a snitch, catch it with style. This isn't over, Dane. The only way you can defeat me is with help. Well, two can play at that game. I'm coming back with my own team, and I'll get every last one of the chocolate frog cards. Don't worry about who. We have 2 chocolate frog cards, but now there are 3 of us, which means we just have to find another one. The more the merrier, I say. The scavenger hunt is so much fun. I don't want it to end. But when it does, we'll be feasting on choco balls and pepper imps. Let's head back to Mr. Flume and see if he will give us another clue. Before Mula gets to him, he said if we found the second card, we could find him in the courtyard. Let's get going. I need to find Mr. Flume and convince him to give me a clue. I wonder how many chocolate frog cards are remaining. I don't even want candy, but it's fun to take away from someone who does. Mr. Flume said we could find him in the courtyard. I don't see him anywhere, and you are not going to see him. What do you want? Oh no, I don't want anything from you. I have everything I need. And while you and your mates were celebrating at the Kudge pitch, I was forming my team. We have already found the chocolate frog card. We are working smarter and we are one step ahead of you. You may be one step ahead, but you are still one chocolate frog card behind. Where's Mr. Flume? As I was saying, one step ahead. Mr. Flume gave us a new clue for the next chocolate frog card. We are not sharing it with you. Unfortunately for Mr. Flume, there was an unexpected emergency. A honeydew. Someone set off a Dunbon in the shop. Pity, don't you think you are taking this scavenger hunt a little too seriously? I take everything too seriously. Come on, everyone, let's go strategize and figure out the clue. This is Barnaby. No hard feelings. This is a strictly scummy business. This is supposed to be fun. I think Mueller's idea of fun is to have absolutely no fun. Perhaps we can remind you of the spirits of this scavenger hunt. And thank you for reminding me why we are having this scavenger hunt. Professor Dumbledore set this scavenger hunt to remind us of life's simple pleasures. You're right, the thought of endless sweets has toned me sour. It doesn't help that Mueller's turning into a cutthroat competition. Precisely, she would be so angry if I told you the hint has to do with Sirius. Luckily, I'm not going to tell you it's about Sirius. I'm saying Sirius out loud, aren't I? So, say no more, Barnaby. Your secret's safe with me. Forget I said anything. Obliviate yourself. You convinced Barnaby to give us a hint? Barnaby seemed conflicted. Did he give us the hint on purpose or by accident? It was on purpose. Barnaby just needed to be reminded of why Dumbledore arranged this scavenger hunt. Barnaby loves sweets, but his heart's bigger than his mouth. Alright, now that we have the clue, what do we do about Sirius? I know she is a chocolate frog card. This is going to be the hardest hunt yet, especially with Mueller's team after the same card. And we know next to nothing about Sirius, so we could research and learn more. Let's all meet at the library and uncover. Part 3, Mueller is one step ahead. In the scavenger hunt, it's up to you, Andre, and Penny to find a third chocolate frog card so you can all enter Mr. Flume's Endless Sweets Fest. I'm searching for the stacks for books about Sirius. If only the students were more motivated by the search for knowledge than the search for candy. I'm lucky Mr. Flume gave me a clue before having to rush off. Alright, let's see what we can find about Sirius. Andre has been searching for books on Sirius for a while, but he hasn't found any yet. We will have to hurry. Mueller and her team have already had the clue for a while. Since Mr. Flume is dealing with the Dunbon bomb situation at Honeydukes, it's up to us to find more information. I'll ask Madam Prince where the books about Sirius are located. Could you show us where the books on Sirius are located? Could though I don't think it will be much help. Why not? All the books on Zeus has been checked out. Shh. If you would like, I can suggest some fascinating books on other famous witches, but we really need information specifically related to Zeus. One of these days, you will realize knowledge is more potent than candy. Mila walked us into a dead end. She must have been covering for Barnaby's mistakes. She really is quite a clever witch, though there's a fine line between clever and dodgy. What do you think? Is Mila being clever or being plain dirty? I think she's plain dirty, trying to steal our Plumpton card, setting off a dung bomb, hiding all the Seals books. An endless feast of sweets is exciting, but plain dirty isn't what Professor Dumbledore had in mind. And if Mueller is plain dirty, we have to play smart. With no information on Seals, we need a new plan. Let's explore our options and decide our next move. We came with gobs of brilliant ideas. Since we don't have any books concerning Zeus, we should find someone with historical knowledge, specifically historical knowledge about magic. And it just so happens we have a history of magic classroom. Let's hurry to the history of magic classroom before Mila pulls another dodgy trick on us. Oh, so this is what it looks like. We should be able to learn a lot about Zeus here in the history of magic, possibly more than what we can discover in the book. We can still beat Mueller to the chocolate frog. I'll introduce myself to the professor to see what he knows. That may be difficult. He's asleep. We have to rouse him. We are losing valuable time. How do we suggest we wake him up? I can use my nails on the chalkboard. Oh, I love the sound of nails on the chalkboard. Yes, it's quite exhilarating. Alright, here we go. And this concludes my lesson on the epic history of Amalek the Evil. This is a smaller class than I recall. Hello, Professor. My name is Dan. This is Penny and Andre. Right, well, I hope we are prepared for your exam. We aren't here for an exam, Professor. We have a question we are hoping you can answer. Make it quick. I don't have all. You fell asleep again. God damn. Go on, ask you a question. What do you know about the ancient witch Zeus? I just gave a lesson on Zeus earlier this decade. My notes are somewhere on this desk. However, they are not very organized. I will look through them. Check back with me sometime in the next decade. What we need to know now. We can help you look through your notes. Time limit shit's fucking pissing me off. Thank you for helping me search for my notes. That would have taken me years to do on my own. I found some notes for which from ancient Greece, but I can't make out any more. Those are the notes for the which you seek. You did it. Now here's the important information I can impart regarding Zeus. First, she was For fuck's sakes. Famous witch from ancient Greece, so famous in fact she has her own chocolate frog. Zeus was highly skilled in a particular type of magic, which I will soon tell you about. She even had an endless supply of test subjects at her disposal. If I can stay awake for this, there may be valuable information in the story somewhere. She had a penchant for finding lost sails and turning them into pigs. It's an incredible skill to be able to transfigure a human into an animal. And it can go incredibly wrong, like Mueller tried when she turned into a thunderbird. It's the most difficult form of transfiguration. Though one does wonder where she put all those pigs. Perhaps she just leave. God damn it! It seems the Zeus clues pulling us towards transfiguration. Then we should head to the transfigurations classroom. Right after we wake up Andre. God damn it! What a meaningless task. Do. Binns was quite convinced Zeus' transfiguration abilities were potent. If so, there's a good chance the next chocolate frog card is somewhere in this classroom. If Miula hasn't found it first, there's only one way to find out. Let's search the classroom. Oh! Penny and I came up empty. I don't see a chocolate frog card anywhere. I found a book on Zeus on the bookshelf and it seems out of place, perhaps if we look behind it. There it is, the chocolate frog card. You did it. We are all going to Mr. Flumes' suite. What are you doing in my classroom? We are here for the chocolate frog scavenger hunt, but we will be on our way now. I'd prefer students come to my classroom to learn. Well, next time you'll have to be a bit quicker than Miula Nils Milda. You just missed them. They retrieved the chocolate frog card from the classroom. We have the chocolate frog card right here. Perhaps we should take a closer look. That's dodgy chocolate is spelled wrong, and the color is incorrect. This card is green. Our chocolate frog card just ribbit. Perhaps this isn't a chocolate frog at all. You may be onto something. This is transfiguration class after all. Could Miula have transfigured this chocolate frog card? There's only one way to find out. You'll have to cast with Payphage. Are you not really that dumb that you don't know? The hell? That's a frog. Real frog. She may have finally crossed the line from clever to dodgy. It wasn't enough that she beat us to the clue. She had to create a fake card out of a real frog. And to throw us off the trail. Wickedly clever. At least it gave you a chance to brush up on your Payphage. What a pleasant surprise. You came here for a scavenging hunt and ended up with an education. We are still short one chocolate frog card. I don't know how many cards remain, but it's possible we are one another time. The frog's right, we can't give up. Alright, let's hop on to it. Then let's regroup in the Great Hall and decide our next move. I don't want to say if I found the chocolate frog card, Mueller may try to take it away from me. I found the chocolate frog card. I'm going to wait here until the feast starts. I wonder if anyone is willing to sell the chocolate frog card. Choose Penny has the chocolate frog card search going. We searched all over, but it's quite difficult without any human help. Andre is still on the hunt, so for now it's just me and you and Foggy here. Ribbit, Mueller really did a number on us, and who knows when Mr. Flume will return. Things are starting to seem. Blimey, I almost had a negative thought. Quick, tell me something positive. All that matters is we are together for the scavenging hunt. It's like Dumbledore said, don't lose sight of life's simplest pleasures, like spending times with friends. You're right, as long as we are having an adventure together, the outcome isn't in doubt. You always know how to cheer me up. Mr. Flume said he would only give out clues to those who truly need it. It feels like we could use one of those right now. Hey, Mr. Flume. Excuse me, sweet seekers, I come bear news. You're back. That I am. Some devious double dealer detonated a Dunbarnet at Honeyduke's. Nearly knocked out my entire inventory. But fear not, the feast is still afoot. You said you had news for us? That I do. Only one chocolate card remains. We could really use a clue right now, Mr. Flume. It sure seems you're short of some assistance. All I'll say is your passion for the prize has charmed the heart right out of me. The final clue, I wonder what means. Let's work together to decipher the clue. We keep coming back to the word charm, and we happen to know a charms master. Perhaps Professor Flitwick can be of assistance. Papa, good idea, and Foggy here agrees. I'll find Andre and we can all meet in the charms classroom. It's a race to the final chocolate frog card, and use Mr. Flume's remaining clue to grab the card so you and your friends can attend the endless sweets feast. I've been waiting for you. Penny was held up by Professor Spout. Some Hufflepuff business. It's just the two of us. Perhaps you can explain why your friend brought a frog into my classroom and it's made a mess. Friggy is simply helping us search. We are participating in the chocolate frog card scavenger hunt. Talking about that, I tried to get him to allow professors to participate, but to no avail. Perhaps if professors were on the hunt, Mueller wouldn't be so devious. She's the reason we have this frog. She transfigured it into a chocolate frog card to trick us. Now there's only one card remaining. Mr. Flume was kind enough to give us a clue. We were hoping you would be able to help us. Why is the scavenger hunt so important to you? I want to take Dumbledore's advice to enjoy life's simple pleasures. Can be trying for young witches and wizards. It's important to stop and smell the roses, or in this case, stop and taste the sweets. Alright, I will do what I can to assist you. However, I will only help you if you clean up your frog's mess. While we are cleaning, let us tell you about the clue. Right out of me. That's the clue. Yes, it's the reason I called you here. If we play the song straight through, it may provide us with more insight. And the song just so happens to be one of the life's simple pleasures. We are going to teach you the Doc, I believe you have adequately prepared your frog to take your full performance. It all comes down to this. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, beep, 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 boo. How the hell did the frog fall? Hey, the chocolate frog card. The frog is back to normal. Thank you, Professor Flitwick. No, thank you. You and your friends saved my frog card. And now all three of us get to attend Mr. Flumes' thing. What are we waiting for? Let's gather outside the Great Hall to present the cards to Flume. Gather for the feast. Oh, look at this. This looks sick. Hope this leads to more sales at Honeydukes. I think I'll start with some exploding bonbons. I knew I could find a card all on my own. I can't believe it's finally here, Mr. Flume's endless sweet feast. And thanks to our teamwork, we all get to go. Everyone seems so excited. Well, almost everyone. Do what's on, Mueller. I'm not telling you. We only found 2 chocolate frog cards and can't decide who will sit out the celebration. You said you won't tell him. Perhaps there's a lesson to be learned in all this. I work better alone. I think Dawkins was talking about how you tried to trick us and failed. I was simply being my normal competitive self. That's how important this feast is to me. And now either Barnaby or Elsmilda won't be able to go to the feast. That doesn't seem fair to everyone. Perhaps we can come up with a solution. That's admirable of you to say, especially since you thought Mueller was playing dirty. Perhaps it's not too late for Mueller to learn a lesson in kindness. Let's find a solution to Mueller's card problem. Holy sh**. It does seem Mr. Flume plays a bit fast and loose with the rules. Perhaps I can try to pass my chocolate frog card to Mueller after I enter. You would do that for me? Yes, I know how much you want to be part of this feast. Besides, you helped us get the last chocolate frog card when you tricked us with the transfigured frog. Now it's my turn to help you. Let's enter Mr. Flume's Sweets Fest. Choose. Please present your cards to proceed with your prize. I got Dumbledore, eh? Yes, sir, but first, I now give you my chocolate frog card to you. Mr. Flume, you said everyone requires a card to enter. You didn't say it had to be a different card. A curious circumvention of the conventions I created. All I'll say is, congratulations, clever card collectors. You may both enter. Thank you, Mr. Flume. It worked. We teamed up after all, I guess I should say. Thank you. I'm glad one of us knows how to show kindness. We can talk about this more inside. Let's enter the Sweets Fest. Look at it all. Holy crap. No talk, my stuffed face. That kid's bald, what the hell? I'm going to savor every bit of sweet victory. The journey was as fun as the destination. How are you enjoying the feast, Penny? Even though my stomach may disagree, I hope it never ends. I don't even know what to eat. Let's admire all the sweets everyone is eating and try to decide what to eat next. It sounds like we can go on with whatever sweets we choose. There are so many options: no melt ice cream, jelly slugs, chocolate wands, or acid pops. Are you still a fan of sour treats, or will you go for something sweet? I'm going to choose something sour. What treat are you going to choose? Before you begin your sweets feast, I would appreciate a moment of your time. This feast wouldn't be happening without you. The goals of the scavenging hunt was to remind the students to enjoy life's simple pleasures. I also noticed it allowed you to display your sweet side. You could have very easily left Mueller, Barnaby, and Elsmilda to make a difficult decision, but by helping a fellow student, you once again proved your selflessness. And because you showed a great generosity, I would like to reward you. This is a rare, one-of-a-kind chocolate frog card from my very own personal collection. I have never taken the liberty of autographing it myself. Thank you, Professor Dumbledore. It's an honor to receive such a personal gift. You are welcome. I hope you enjoy the simple pleasures of this feast with your friends. Yay. Let's go. Well, say goodbye to this awesome room. Oh. Alright then, thank you for watching. Everyone else thinks Mr. Flume was given a clue, so it seems I was right. A lot of students seem to think the clue is related to Kilidorna. She wants a famous medieval witch with some connection to seabirds, and she has her own chocolate frog card, which means the card is, well, I don't know where it is, but there might be somewhere I can go to find out more. Where are you going? To the library to get more information. You're going to waste time getting lost in books while everyone else is finding the chocolate frog card. If there's something to Mr. Flume's clue about Kilodna and seabirds, the library will point me in the right direction. And where I'm going will lead me right to the chocolate frog card. And don't even try to follow me. I would wish you luck, but it won't help against the most powerful witch at Hogwarts. If I'm going to find that card, I would better hold it to the library. Isn't the card in the hospital? No? I don't know. I wonder how many books I could balance on my head. I wonder what happened to the book on Kilodna. Also, it's not here. What are you doing here? You said you had a better idea than researching in the library. I did. My idea was to beat you to the library. You can look for another book about Kilodna if you want, but you will be wasting more time. I have the only copy in the library. Are you mad? Give me one good reason why I should share this book with you. We can team up. We'll solve the clue faster if we work together. I don't love the idea of a team or people working together in general. However, I feel bad for you. You will never get anywhere without my help. I'll allow you to team up with me. I'll share the book with you. Great, let's scour the book and see what we can find.